can't stay here much longer, sir. We'll be late for school.
Wow, Marcy, I've never seen it rain so hard.
It's raining cats and dogs, isn't it, sir?
That's a silly old-fashioned expression, Marcy.
I stand corrected, sir. It's raining birds and dogs.
Don't get smart, Marcy.
We'd better go, sir, or we'll be late.
I'm in no hurry, Marcy. I'll get more bad grades anyway.
It's your own fault, sir.
I just keep getting one D- after another.
Well, sir, I have a few suggestions for you, if you care to listen.
Go ahead, Marcy. What are your suggestions?
Well, first, you should do more homework.
What's second?
Second, you should study better in class.
What's third?
Third, you should pay more attention in class.
Is that it?
Fourth, you should stop saying stupid things in class.
Marcy, stop!
Fifth and sixth, you should get more sleep at home so you don't fall asleep and snore in class.
Marcy?
Seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th.
Come on, you're right. We'll be late for class. Let's make a run for it. Have you called the roll yet, ma'am? Well, when you get to 2 drowned rats, we're present. Yes, ma'am. I know we should have had rain gear on, but we didn't know it was going to rain. Don't worry about us. As soon as we shake a bit, we'll be okay. Oops, sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to get your desk all wet. Oh, yes, ma'am. I do have erasers on my feet. My sandals got soaking wet. So I didn't think you'd mind if I borrowed 2 of your erasers. Psst! Do you still have those ribbons in your desk? Give them to me.
Here they are, sir, but I don't see why.
The teacher's upset because of the way my hair looks. It's so wet and straggly. Watch this. Teachers always give good grades to girls who have ribbons in their hair. No, ma'am. I don't know the answer to the question, but I have ribbons in my hair.
The answer was 12, sir.
Even if you have ribbons in your hair, teachers don't like you if you have a big nose.
Your nose has nothing to do with it, sir. You always have an excuse.
Let me borrow your ruler, Marcy.
As soon as you give me back my ribbons and especially my pen.
If I give your pen back, I won't have any use for the ruler.
Sure, you need my pen to draw lines with my ruler on the 10 sheets of paper you borrowed from me. Here, why don't you take my binder, my notebooks, my colored pencils, my comb, my lunch? Take everything I have, sir.
Do we have time for a garage sale, ma'am? This time, I'm not going to get in trouble for getting wet. I'll cover my head with my binder. Yes, ma'am. I got caught in the rain again. I had to put my binder on my head to keep from getting soaked again. My report is inside the binder, and I think the binder has rusted to my head. Yes, ma'am. I'll be glad to show you. I'll just sort of rest the whole business on your desk, and maybe you can peek in through the edges. You'd better hurry, ma'am. I think I'm slipping. That's cute, ma'am. You sound like a little puppy dog when you whimper.
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready. But I need to get back my binder, which someone didn't return. This is my report on the human head. I won't bore you by reading all the details. However, inside my loose-leaf binder is a full-scale model of the human head. Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad you liked my report.
I'll get you for this, Marcy. As soon as I find out what's going on, I'll get you for this.
I don't think Patty's ready for show and tell, but I am, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's a music box. It has a little carousel that goes round and round. My dad gave it to me for my birthday. I think I should put it where everyone in class can see it.
Wow, look at that face. Look at that face. It almost looks human. I think the nose is the best part. You're right. The nose is very realistic. I wonder how the music box goes around, but the nose stands still.
That's the best grade I ever got in show and tell, sir.
I'm gonna get you for this, Marcy.
I'm sorry you got another D- for snoring, sir.
I'm gonna get you for this, Marcy, if I can ever figure out what happened.
How come you weren't in school yesterday, sir? You missed the big Friday test.
I can't take the pressure, Marcy. All those D- grades, those D- are all out to get me.
But you've got to go to school, sir. You can't stay in this house forever.
No way. As soon as I walk into that school, D- are gonna leap all over me.
I knew you'd say that, sir. So I brought along something for you to wear.
That's not funny, Marcy. Do they miss me at school, Marcy?
Absolutely, sir. It's a lot quieter without you there.
Quieter?
We miss your snoring, sir.
You know what I like about Saturdays, Marcy? There are no D-. You can go outside and kick a football or run around and you won't get leaped on by a D-.
What are you going to do when Monday comes around?
I'll be back inside my house where the D- can't get me.
You're weird, sir. I thought you weren't coming to school.
Hey, football gave me a good idea.
Why are you wearing a football helmet, sir?
Protection, Marcy. If you get hit by a D-, you don't even feel it.
You're weird, sir.
I also took your advice. I studied all day Sunday. I read about the writer Emily Dickinson.
That's very commendable, sir. Now I hope you don't do something silly to foul it up, sir.
Silly? Why would I do anything silly?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know why I said that. Good luck on your report.
Thank you. Here it is.
Great, sir.
Now I just have to make it a little more colorful.
What are you doing, sir?
You have to show a little showmanship, Marcy. There. What's this on my head, ma'am? It's a special hat I made for class. No, ma'am. It's not just your ordinary hat. By the way, it would look great with that green blouse you're wearing. Sorry, ma'am. Anyway, this is my report on Emily Dickinson. I'd be happy to give you my report, ma'am. Uh-oh. Here's my report back. I'll probably get another D- as usual. Wow! Look at that! I got a B+ grade on my report. I didn't get a D-. I got a B+. Marcy was right. I don't have to be a D- person. Marcy, I got a B+ on my hat. You should try it, Marcy.
I've already thought about it.
Oh, sure, Marcy. You had to outdo me, didn't you? You had to make a longer report and a bigger hat and get an A, didn't you? Well, I hope your hat is so big you can't see where you're going and you'll run into a tree. I wrote out this report, see, Chuck? And then I made it into a little paper hat. The teacher thought I was sort of creative, I guess, because she gave me a B+. The next thing I know, Marcy makes a hat too and gets an A. Soon everybody will be doing it, huh, Chuck?
Maybe so.
What, Chuck?
I said maybe so.
I'm no longer a D- person, Chuck.
That's nice to hear.
Come to think of it, you liked me when I was just a D- person, didn't you, Chuck?
Well,
Now that I'm a B+ person, you must really like me, huh, Chuck? You sly dog. I know you're overcome with pride for me, Chuck. I'll call you later. I'm sorry you walked into that tree, Marcy.
I'm okay. Congratulations on your B+, sir.
Thanks to you. Happiness is a warm puppy and a B+.
And good friends.
I hear you, Beagle. If you try to get this blanket, you'll wish you were back on the puppy farm. Your disguises won't work either, Beagle. I'm warning you. Supper time, Snoopy!
All right, that's the last straw. I've been getting complaints from everybody about you. Schroeder says you continually interrupt his piano practice, and Linus says you're always grabbing his blanket. Lucy says you keep kissing her and giving her dog germs. No supper until we have a talk. No, that won't work. Just sit down and listen. Last week when I asked you to clean up the yard, you spent the whole afternoon playing Flash Beagle. And when I asked you to try to be friendly to the cat next door, what did you do? You made fun of him again. And that cost us another doghouse. And when I asked you to fetch me the paper, a normal dog would bring it to his master. But oh no, not you. Now it's time for you to start shaping up. We're going to start with supper. You just assume you're going to be fed whenever you want. From now on, you're going to have to ask me. Come outside. I have something to show you. These are called food flags. Each flag is a different color, see? Now, if you're ready for breakfast, you wave the yellow flag. The pink flag means you want a mid-morning snack, like maybe a donut. For lunch, you hold up the red flag. And for afternoon tea, you hold up the blue flag. The green flag is for supper, and the orange flag is for a bedtime snack. I hope you like the new system.
Your dog is signaling to you, Big Brother.
Already? I've decided you have too much time on your hands, Snoopy. I think you need to have more education. So I've asked Linus to come over and read you a book.
Okay, is your stupid Beagle ready to get educated?
He's all yours.
This is called Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. All right, said the cat, and this time it vanished quite slowly, beginning with the end of the tail and ending with the grin, which remained some time after the rest of it had gone. Have you ever heard of a Cheshire cat?
Sure, Alice in Wonderland. I remember how she saw this grinning cat up in a tree. And remember how it kept disappearing all the time? The cat kept disappearing little by little until only its grin was left. I always liked that part. It's a great story, but impossible, of course.
grief, a Cheshire Beagle. How does he do that? How are you doing with Snoopy in the book?
Come quickly, Charlie Brown. Something terrible has happened. Snoopy was showing Woodstock his Cheshire Cat trick.
His what?
He does this amazing thing, Charlie Brown. He can disappear. The bad news is that this time he doesn't know how to get back.
Oh, no! What are we going to do? We'll have to get you to a doctor right away. I agree. You should be embarrassed. Try holding your breath.
Okay, what's going on here?
Well, Doctor, we're having a little re-entry problem. Snoopy was showing off his Cheshire Beagle trick, and now he can't get back. Do you think it's a psychiatric problem? You know, something with his mind?
Well, it could be. Then again, maybe he's just lost his picture.
What do you mean he lost his picture?
When we lose the picture of our TV set at home, we just give it a whap and it comes right back. This will cost you $5, Charlie Brown.
But your sign says 7 cents.
A TV repairman is far more expensive than a doctor, Charlie Brown.
Why can't I have a normal dog like everyone else?
Guess what? I think I'm going to a summer music camp. The trouble is, I don't know how to get there. Should I fly or take the bus or what?
You need a travel agent.
Where am I gonna find a travel agent around here?
Here you are, sir. I've booked you on Flight 54, first class, no smoking. Lunch will be served in flight. The movie is Citizen Kane. Enjoy your trip.
I never knew a travel agent could be so helpful.
We'll even kiss you goodbye.
I have to look for a magazine.
So long, Schroeder. Have a nice time at summer music camp.
Thank you. I'm still not sure that I...
Do you wish to check your piano, sir?
Well, I really...
There you go. No problem.
This is my plane?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your stewardess speaking. Our flight has been delayed temporarily. The mechanic has to repair a minor problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for takeoff. Please fasten your seatbelts. Also, make sure that your seat is in an upright position.
I don't have a seat.
Then make sure that the pilot is in an upright position.
I've never taken a long trip on an airliner before. Is it safe?
Oh, yes. This plane has all the latest backup systems.
What are they?
If we have any trouble, we just back up.
I've heard that our captain was a fighter pilot during the war. I don't suppose those experiences are easily forgotten.
No, I guess not. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to serve lunch. We would like to give you a choice between rack of lamb and beef bourdelais. But unfortunately, we can't. So how about a banana? Our in-flight movie today will be Citizen Kane.
Movie? We get to see a movie?
Well, it isn't exactly a movie.
I must admit this has been a very smooth flight so far.
Yes, but it probably would have been better if you hadn't mentioned it. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing shortly. The captain has turned on the no smoking sign. Please be sure your seat is in an upright position, and all hand luggage is stored under the seat in front of you. It has been a pleasure serving you. Thank you for flying Ace Airlines. Have a nice day. and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a stop. Don't mind him, sir. He faints after every landing. Goodbye, sir. Did you enjoy the flight?
Yes, thank you.
No, I'm sorry. I never date the passengers.
I didn't ask for a date. Where's baggage claim? Where's my piano? Hey, this is where we started. We've been flying all day and going no place. I'm supposed to be at music camp.
Well, how did you enjoy music camp?
I didn't. A certain travel agent booked me on a flight that went nowhere.
I've never seen it fail. If they go on a cruise and don't get kissed, it's always the travel agent's fault.
Let's have a party with Charlie Brown and Snoopy. We can go dancing with Linus and Lucy. Put on a smile and stay for a while. Come on, let's dance around with Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Rita and Franklin, even little rerun. Belle, Spike and Snoopy, everybody's having fun. Let's not go home yet. If we stick around, maybe that red-haired girl will come and dance with Charlie